Hey guys, this is Cam for 15, joined by my co-host Threadwolf, and we are back again with another Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai episode review for you guys. If you ask me, this episode was really good based on the shock value of what I'm guessing the outcome of the Killvearn and Avan fight is, but we don't know what.
I did not expect that kind of outcome. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah. So let's get things out the way. Actually, I'm gonna go over the play. I'm gonna go all over the place, but I guess the most least important thing in the episode is the Mystvearn battle with what's going on there. We all know that Crocodile, him, Hiyanickle, Chew showed up.
You go.
Stop! No, we're not talking about this no more. Done. Going over the episode. Whatever.
I
Don't care. They all get there, and it was the whole thing there. So, obviously, we know the trouble is the fact that Larhart, Pop, and Mom all have difficulties fighting Mystvearn. They're not really doing any damage. They're not hurting him. Well, pretty much Mystvearn goes on to say, like, please, you have it doesn't matter. You think Crocodile is strong enough to defeat me? Please. And your body is a wreck of its former self. You can't stop me. And Avan, well, he's fighting Kill. So there's nothing there's nothing you guys can do. But they're like, no, we actually got one more person. And him steps up to the plate.
Oh my God, he's a beast here, and a very comedic one, to say the least.
Yeah, let's just say Chew calls him Little Him.
Seriously.
I hope this man him just be like, you know what? Screw you. Get the hell out of here. He was calling him Hemi and stuff, like all these different names, Pawnee. I'm like, Ninja, at some point, you gotta freaking just tell this guy, shut the hell up, or I'm gonna kill you.
That would make him the enemy.
But whatever. Well, he didn't say he was an ally to them. He just said he's helping take down the guys Hiyanickle wants to take down. So, anyways, the thing is, he shows off his aura, which shocks pretty much everybody except, obviously, the guy who fought against him. And this even shocks Mystvearn. He's like, oh, shit.
A metallic creature using aura? Impossible. Inconceivable.
Yes, but he's not just using any type of aura. He's using Mystvearn's weakness.
Light aura.
Yes, which is countering his dark aura, and the episode pretty much ends off with Mystvearn getting his ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
So far so good. That's what things are going. From the way it's going, it looks like him will win. But deep down, there's going to be some sort of plot twist that's going to change this battle, maybe for the worst. But who knows? Maybe him might get a cruising victory.
Now let's cut over to what's happening to Avan and Killvearn's fight.
Not yet.
No? Okay.
No. The second most important thing this episode was at the start of the episode, and that revolved around Dai and Dark King Vearn. Oh yes, we actually do get an update because we actually did ask this question legitimately last week. What the hell happened to Leona? Because I swear she was behind this pillar and she was not protected. Care to explain to the audience the answer we found out?
Well, she's hanging on a cliff, avoiding impact. So, wow, smart.
Yes. Well, that answers our question because we were legitimately like, wait, you get caught up in the blast?
Yeah, and Leon also made a mention. Dai is really caught up in the fight. He has no time to worry about me. I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah. You honestly have to wonder, why is she there? But at least for the last episode, her being there actually did help. But other than that, She kind of is just standing to the side. Hopefully, she doesn't get caught in any other future blast.
Well, she was hoping to be there for some healing, but
Seems like
she might not have that role.
Yeah. Anyways, we kind of get the whole thing, kind of a monologue by Dark King Vearn here, pretty much expressing to Dai is the fact that no, Ninja, because at first Dai is still having his doubts, like, oh, can I be able to beat this guy? Am I on the same level as this guy? Because he makes a line saying like, I think I'm strong enough to beat you. And Dark King Vearn's like, this guy an idiot? He has the power to do it. He pretty much goes on to say, mentioning all the whole fact. Also, too, Dai said he did that blocking with his draconic aura based on instinct. So Dai has ultra instinct confirmed. Whatever. I'm just playing.
I'm gonna throw you down a flight of stairs if you ever make a joke like that again.
Bruh, anybody can have fun with that? Whatever. Anyways. Yeah, Dark King Vearn makes the mention of the point because he's after, like my co-host just did, after he did live, and he pretty much said, Ninja, you pretty much have the power to defeat me. You're strong. You're like the strongest person in the world, or other than me, in the world that can take me down. Your father couldn't even do this. He was just a pure fighter. And he goes on to make the mention. He's like, see, but you know what? The difference is, join me. Let me be my servant. And he pretty much, honestly, I ain't gonna lie, he kind of makes some sense. He goes on to make the point, he's like, listen, you see, humans are foolish creatures. You'll probably defeat me, and guess what? You'll get a little praise for saving the day. And then what are they going to do? These humans are just going to judge you and hate you and freaking criticize you, do all these things and stuff like that. Pretty much kind of have treat Dai as an outcast. Say he's not human, he's not this, he's not that. Which, funny enough, watching this scene reminded me of the entire show I Quit Heroing that actually came out last season. Had this kind of element of the hero was kind of rejected by society because he was way too damn powerful. And when you're way too damn powerful, what is the society going to think? They're gonna be like,
yeah, you're too dangerous to have around that stuff.
Yes, and they do the flashback they did in the one episode where the little girl was scared to die and everything, and Dark King Vearn's like, they'll be afraid of you. They will want you out. But guess what? When another evil comes up, they'll be crying for you to come and save them. And then when the day is done and you do that, they'll just throw you to the wolves again and won't give a damn, pretty much. But let's be honest, humans are like that.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it.
Yes. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, Dark King Vearn makes a very good point about that. Especially the fact that Dai isn't technically a human. He's like half human, half Dragon Knight. Now, Leona tries to interject into this conversation by saying, no, you're wrong. And Dark King Vearn's like, nah, you need to shut up. Your problem is, this is the difference, queen or princess. You actually have some sort of romantic thing going on with him. So, of course, you're going to be like feeling some sort of way for him. Please. Yeah. You already know damn well how a country would operate, pretty much. So he kind of shut her up because, hey, he also right about that too. She has an affinity for him. She likes him, and she's gonna always have his back no matter what. But that doesn't mean like she can go out. Say in an ideal world this actually happens. Now I don't envision that to happen, but say in an ideal world, this world of the series, it does happen. He gets outcast. Leona just can't come on and be like, do not outcast Dai. He is a hero that saved us. These citizens could be like, I don't care. He's still dangerous. What if his actions get us caught in the crossfire? Smart stuff. But what does Dai reply to the statement Dark King Vearn said?
Well, before I get to that, we should also mention that King Vearn also said like, I am not like those humans and stuff. Like, I don't discriminate stuff.
Pretty much.
Hmm. And yeah, Dai also mentioned like no. She just said no, and King Vearn was like, mm. Like he was like it was like ashamed and stuff. And Dai mentioned it's true that humans can be cruel sometimes, but Dai pretty much loves everyone and stuff like, and he wants to like protect them.
Yeah, and he pretty much says, and if they do that, well then I'll just leave. So
Yeah, that left Leona with a shocked expression.
yeah, no. I guess he will only go live probably somewhere offshoot till I guess they call his name, but whatever. No, I personally don't see that happening. This dude is pretty much backed by like every single like royal member in every different kingdom in the Dragon Quest world. So I think they would all have his back no matter how the society feels about him, but who knows?
Hmm.
So, well, we'll see. We'll see. So, yeah, that happens. Dai pretty much gets the upper hand, and we see in this episode so far, he is also kicking Dark King Vearn's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can get to the main part of this episode. I guess you want to explain this part since it was so shocking.
Well, it shows the part where like Avan and Vearn are clashing, and it seems like Avan has the upper hand right there. Avan was like, it's almost over and stuff, and he also made a mention that seems the only way you're able to win is by setting traps and watching people fall for your traps and stuff. You have no honor and stuff. And yeah, like want to take care of this, the rest of the part right here.
Okay, since you want to talk about it so bad, I thought you would take the entire show, but that's just me. All right.
Oh hush, Mr. Hunicle / Hunkle, whatever. Just continue on, man.
He looks like Avan looks like he's gonna finish up with an Avan Strash, but all of a sudden his blade breaks, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Why does blade break? And we get revealed that Avan fell into Killvearn's trap. Pretty much, Killvearn pulls out this blade from his helmet piece, and it turns invisible the moment he throws it. And he pretty much says, "You see, Avan, I caught you in my little spider's web. Pretty much, I sent out these other 13 blades around the field that are invisible and you can't see them. So, you're pretty much stuck. Now, Avan doesn't even have a sword anymore because his sword got cut in half. And Killvearn starts charging at him. And even though Avan's dodging some of these attacks, he's getting pretty much cut or stabbed by these invisible blades that are pretty much surrounding Avan. And the thing is, Avan can't see these blades. He doesn't know where they're at. And pretty much we get to a point where Avan is just kind of there, left in a puddle of blood. And even Avan's like, shit, I might actually die here. So pretty much Killvearn's like, listen, it's best you just stay there and let me stab your heart. And he pretty much says, you see, of course I'm always going to use my tactic of traps and tricks because that's my specialty, and plus I just enjoy seeing people get put in these situations and pretty much squirming, trying to find whatever way they can get out of it, but they know they can't. In other words, he gets enjoyment out of luring people into traps. He's not a guy that doesn't fight with honor or dignity or anything like that. He's just a conniving son of a you-know-what.
Yeah. I would say he's just as bad as Alvarera.
Pretty much. So yeah, now Avan he gets actually impaled again. It doesn't hit his heart, but it looks like he takes out looking like in the kidney area, whatever. But he's starting to lose consciousness and die. But then that's when he realized, I didn't want to use this move again, but he left me with no choice. He goes in to try to do a Magante spell, but Killvearn's like, The judge comes in and is pretty much holding Avan back, and he's like, you see, I knew you would try to do that, but you see, suicide isn't the way to go here in the game. And he pretty much proclaims that Avan's going to die. The judge robot looks like it's using the Magante spell. Now, Avan grabs Killvearn's foot and he's like, Killvearn, stay here and come back. And Killvearn's like, get the fuck off me! He cuts his freaking arm off, or his hand off, and he leaves the void. And apparently Avan has been killed, blown up, thanks to the judge. He comes out. Killvearn had the freaking Avan's hand still stuck to his ankle. He freaking throws it off. He's like, that damn Avan. He pretty much is going through everything that's going on. He sees that obviously Dark King Vearn's getting his butt kicked. He's like, well, you know, I could do something about that, but I'm not going to do something about that. You know, I'm not like Mystvearn, who's so loyal. Whatever happens. So, are they trying to set up that Killvearn's the endgame villain here?
Very likely.
My God! So, obviously, and that's kind of it with what we talk. He walks off, we don't know what he's walking off to. We don't know what he's going to do. So, obviously, the main question after this episode is Avan truly dead for good this time? Now, obviously, anime logic is, if you don't see a body, well, they're not ultimately dead. Mm-hmm. But it's going to be very hard to explain or find some way. I'm going to be very interested to see if the author of this series found some sort of loophole to get Avan out of this situation to where he probably on the brink of death, but he somehow got out alive. But kind of convinced me enough that he might be dead this time for good. Like I said, I don't know. We don't know. Anime logic goes by the logic is if you do not see a body in anime, then they're not considered dead.
Yeah, I would say he's not dead yet, but
if he's not dead, he's gonna have to find someone to get out of the void.
Yeah. Once more the Megante spell.
So we'll see. But this was a very eventful episode, really damn good episode. I'm definitely intrigued to see where it's going to next. Apparently, from what it looks like we're going to be going back and forth between the Dark King Vearn battle and the him versus Mystvearn fight. So, solid episode all around. Enjoyed this episode. Probably one of my more favorite episodes as of late, to be honest.
So action packed.
So yes. And this was episode 86, I believe.
I think so.
Let me check real quick. Yeah. Oh, episode 86. Episode 86. Yep. Here we go. So, my boy's prediction on getting to 100 episodes is still staying strong. Hopefully, it doesn't end in like 95 episodes. Otherwise, he's getting cucked.
Okay.
I'm just being honest.
You did not have to word it like that. Oh my God.
Okay.
Man, did we just get demonetized?
I don't get paid for these videos. Not yet. Hit the subscribe button if you want. Actually, no, that's telling my viewers you're pretty much paying me. But hey, that's what everybody does for all the YouTubers in the community.
Wow. Cameron, don't you think we should have a like goal for this video?
Yeah, maybe when we get to about 1,000 subscribers.
Okay.
Anyways, guys, if you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section what's your thoughts on this week's episode of Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai, as well as hit the subscribe button to the channel. Not only my channel, but my co-host channel. Again, he does gaming content on his channel if you are new to my stuff here. But yes, I'll leave a link in the description below. And when you do hit the subscribe button to both our channels, hit that notification bell icon so you're up to date with whatever we upload to our individual channels. Till then, guys, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, and hopefully you guys are staying safe out there. Until then, guys, see you guys later. Peace.